Finally, in honor for one of Savannah's longtime civil servants, Joe Shearouse retired at the end of 2016. After serving with the city of Savannah in 4 decades, he was Leisure Services Bureau Chief since 1989. Well, now he has a playground named after him.
2 things. One, this is where I brought my children before I worked for the city, and then it was the first project I worked on. But even more important than that, I think this type of facility is one of the most important things we do.
To the extent that Savannah has a wonderful set of parks and playgrounds, I think Joe helped achieve that because he's a nice guy, but he was also a tenacious guy.
Tenaciously getting things done throughout all of Leisure Services. In one of his last big deals, Shearouse brought the Savannah Bananas to town, slipping in a full-time tenant to one of our city's sports landmarks. But it wasn't the huge projects around town that Joe knew affected the citizens day to day. Fittingly, that's the parks and playgrounds.
It's at least something that we can put in there that brings people together, a gathering point. And whether you have children or not, there's still a park bench under a tree that you can sit and read a book and watch the children play, or bring your grandchildren, or in many cases there's a walking trail around it. Just the little small places in neighborhoods that people can take advantage of and get to meet other people, so it's great.
Shearouse Playground is just blocks away from where he lives. Still takes his grandchildren there frequently. As he reiterated, sometimes the smaller facilities have larger impacts.
The multi-million-dollar projects are great and needed, but I think these have a much greater impact on people's quality of life, and it's important.
And we here at the city were fortunate enough to have Joe Shearouse serve us through 4 decades. Congrats, Joe.